Hey everyone, so fortunate here, coming back to you with a brand new episode. I know where I am this time. I knew where I was the last time. I was just having some fun. I am on the server, the NSG server. And for those of you that are coming in fresh and don't know what that means, it's Never Stop Gaming. And yeah, I've been asked to come on board and I'm having lots of fun learning some new things. And I just figured what I do in this episode is show you around. I've been doing some things around here. Um, I did try to record a couple episodes. I've been having some major issues with my equipment. And it turns out that a lot of the settings that I had in there either were changed by updates or what have you, or I never had stuff set up in the right way in the first place. So, with the help of Justin, NSG Gaming, he sat with me for a little bit the other morning, and tried to iron out some things. So, hopefully, I'll get to you in a minute. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this episode out and things will be good. That being said, I'm just going to really show you around, tell you a little bit about myself, and then we'll jump into building some stuff together in the next episode. So basically, I was the instructions were to try to stay kind of close to spawn. Um, Spawn is just over that way. The shopping district is just past these icebergs. And I don't know, there was just something about this cove. It kind of, I did go looking for a jungle. I found it, and I found an area that I really, really liked. But it's kind of like almost 3,700 blocks out. And we kind of have the instructions to try to stay within 2,000 blocks. It's hard on servers, I know. Everybody feels kind of confined that way, but still, I was doing my part. Um, but yeah, there was just something about this cove and this little inlet that had a lot of water here, and then this area here. And I already started clearing it. I'm not going to tell you for what, because that'll be an upcoming episode that you'll be included in on. um, but yeah, I went and gathered some resources. Basically, I've been just grinding. I have a wall up here that kind of goes pretty much around the whole front of it. I still have to get more materials to get around that way. Um, and over there, need to get around that corner. Um, I was having serious problems with things spawning over there and coming across and coming up here or drowned. Holy cow, man. It was like totally crazy. So I decided to put a wall up. I'm actually going to go and put some ladders in here every once in a while. So if I fall in, I have a way to get back up. But I went around and gathered a bunch of resources. I have now two full lines of oak trees. I did some landscaping. That's why these trees are kind of floating here. Didn't grow like that. Trust me. I have some villagers trapped under there. That being said, I have a couple more villagers trapped under that, and I have a villager trapped in there. So I do have 5 villagers. And hello, I see you. Arr, yes, that's right. I have somebody trapped in here too. And one of these days, I'm going to cure him. That will give me 6 villagers. And then I can get started. Um, yeah, but anyways, what I did is this used to be two Minecraft houses. This one was a little bit bigger. This was just a tiny square one like that. Um, but I went and got like in between going and collecting the resources. And as you can see by looking around here, I do have all of the trees. They're in the game right now. But between doing that, I also uh, did work on the house, trying to get it to look halfway decent. Um, this is by far, this was something I could do quickly, which ended up not being very quickly because I, I kept adding things like this area up here. Still haven't done anything with it, and I have this whole area down here, which is nothing but storage. Storage as far as you can see. Um, these things, coal comes down this side, iron comes down this side, and basically when I gather the stuff, I just put it into either one of these barrels down here, and it goes into the system. I love it. Simple, easy. I've been collecting a couple of the heads, as you all know. I got a horse. He's a great horse. Really, really, really fast. Jumps really, really high. He's got a health bar that rivals my own. And then the other day, I tried so hard. There was three of them. I don't know where the fourth one was. I haven't yet found him or whatever, but there was three of them out there. And unfortunately, that's the only horse I was able to rescue. Um, but yeah, I just been working like crazy hard at gathering resources, um, getting the few things that I wanted. I have a lot of land over here, so I did want to have a horse. I haven't had a horse in a world in a long time because most of the worlds I've been playing in recently are more islandish type of stuff, and not like this, which would be easy to put a bridge there. I'm talking about 300-400 blocks to the nearest other island. You know, it's just crazy. So it was a lot of boating, and until elytras were a thing, and then yeah. So I'm sure all of you understand that right now. And over here, and you can already hear it. I have a double cow farm. Trying to get those resources of meat up as fast as possible. And yeah, it's just been really a lot of grind work. And like I said, I did try to make a couple episodes. Whoa, look at that moon go. Woo-hoo. Looks like somebody's sleeping. Ah, ah. That's not good for my turtle farm, dude. Come on. Oh, but thank you for getting rid of the rain. I appreciate that. But yeah, a little bit about myself. Uh, Name is Soulful Archer. See, this is where the other villagers are. Yeah, they're peeking out right down there. Um, Name is Soulful Archer. There's a reason behind the name. I figured I'd let y'all know real quick so that way you understand the name and why I chose it. Many years ago, it's like 17, 18, we're going on our 18th anniversary. But when me and my wife met, we sat we met somewhere. I let her pick a place that was where she would feel comfortable. Um, and she picked a place that I actually knew a lot about. There's a botanical gardens that's in the city I'm from. It's called the Botanical Gardens, the Three Domes, if you want to go and look that up. But anyways, my grandfather had uh, basically made the designs and the metal structure for two out of the three domes. So meeting there was like, holy cow! I have so much I could talk about because you know I I actually, it's part of my heritage. I'm like, holy cow, that was so totally awesome. So it made me feel comfortable, and we met, and I remember we went and looked at the flowers and stuff in the domes, and then we went and sat in the middle part. And hey, it was like 4 or 5 hours later. They were kicking us out because they were closing, and we had sat there and talked about everything and nothing, and it was like crazy. But I've never had such an experience in my life. That being said, during the conversation, at a point, pretty much about 2 3 hours in, my soon-to-be wife, actually it took a couple of years after that, but um, I I walked away from there thinking that's just the woman I'm going to marry one day. But well, we're not going to get into that story right now. Too mushy for y'all probably. But there was a point in the conversation where she was like, "You are extremely soulful." I was like, I remembered that, that she thought that I was a very soulful person, which I am. I at least try to be. Um, I am I was brought up by a dad that was brought up by his dad to basically open a door for a lady. Say hello to people when you walk past them in the street. You know, help somebody out without being asked. Just help, you know? And so when I met her, she could see that coming through me, I guess. Um, so yeah, uh, so that was the thing. Then many years later, my now 15-year-old son, but at the time he was about 10, 9. Holy cow, 9. But he was playing, or he was trying to talk me into buying the Xbox 360 and this game called Minecraft because, hey, his friends were playing it and he wanted to play it. And I was like, no, I was so totally against it because video games. No, I was not going to have my son sitting around playing video games all day long and, not concentrating on things that meant a lot, school, life, life lessons, stuff like that. That being said, he talked me into it. I finally broke down and bought the game, and I told him, fine, you can play it, but there's ground rules. You can only play it so many hours a day. You can only play it on certain days, pretty much Fridays and Saturdays. Excuse me. And he eventually, after, oh God, a year or two, he grinded on me and grinded on me. Come on, Dad, play. Pick up the remote, play. I'll teach you how to play. And it's like, no, no, I'm not going to get involved in something so silly. So, like I said, it was a year or so, and maybe two. He finally talked me into it. I pretty much I started just simply so I could be like, don't never talk to me about this again. I just wanted him to leave me alone on the subject. But something strange happened. Um, Minecraft happened. It was like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. Um, I, during my adult life, was a carpenter and a finished carpenter for pretty much all of my life. Um, so Minecraft is a game where there's all sorts of aspects of this game, but you can build things. You can still you can design something and build something, and wow, it just blew my mind. you know, who think of something like this? um, it would take somebody like me, with the background that I am, to come up with a way to play a game. I wish I did. Oh God, yeah. But we all know Notch. Yeah, great guy, and thank you very much for this, because yeah, now I've been playing for about 6 years, and I became very good at building things. This, trust me, not even scratching the surface of what I can do. This was simply put it up quick somewhere to be safe at night. Um, got a couple of turtle farms going on here. We can talk about those in another episode when I dress up that island. Um, but over the years, I got extremely good with, as you can see, the name of it, Deadeye. Yeah, I got really proficient with a bow. And my son was like, "Holy cow, Dad, you're like a natural archer." Hence the name, Soulful Archer. I took the two names that people gave me that mean the most to me, my wife and my son. I put them together and I was born. Soulful Archer was born. Over the last year or so, I've basically, it's a little bit difficult to, it's a mouthful basically on a server type situation where you're trying to talk to somebody and you might need to talk to them quickly because who knows, monsters might be knocking at your door. It's kind of been shortened down to just Soulful. I'm okay with that. I know that my name is Soulful Archer. The abbreviation to Soulful. A few people call me Soul. That I, I'll respond to it, but Soulful is the name that I respond to because that's what I want it to be. It's Soulful's place. See, even I put it on the mailbox. It's just Soulful. Basically, it's on a lot of my tools. Soulful's head splitter, my silk, and my silk pickaxe. Yes, I love my silk pickaxe. Oh, the sun is going down again. Holy cow! But anyways, I'm going to tell you a few things what I'm going to do. Basically, this is my house. I had some things growing here. I no longer have them growing here because holy cow, I have a lot. I had bamboo growing right out here in front, and I had berries growing here. I'm planning on putting the berries back in at some point. Um, I'm going to make them kind of like a trellis type situation where I can go along and pick the stuff without getting uh, hurt by it. I do have some berry bushes along here, and on the other side, kind of helps with the spiders and sometimes the zombies. I don't know, for some reason the zombies like to walk up on the house and just, whoa, what is that? Oh, you scared the bejesus out of me. Um, so it's a good thing. I have one back in here. Unfortunately, the wandering salespeople, villager, whatever it's called, yeah, they come here. Every one of them walk up into that corner and die. So, but it's a kind of a good thing. I'm sorry, dude. Maybe I should put a little tombstone there, but I have a lot of leads. I've got like 10, 12 leads just from that. I just added a little bit more real estate here. I've got a bunch of fields going, cactus, sugarcane. I'm going to automate pretty much everything you see here. So eventually, this is just going to be maybe made a little bit smaller, but it's going to be here for show. All the trees are going to get moved. There's a section of land over that way that I'm gonna clear out, and I'm gonna basically build a big tree farm over there that I can do gather the amount of resources I need. Um, then I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I want to make it look nice and pretty. Like I said, I have another build that's going up over there. I'm not going to tell you what that is. I think for now I'm going to stay living here. Um, I mean, usually in my single player world and some of the other things that I've done in my YouTube career, and you can find all those things if you go down in my description. I have links to my YouTube and to my Discords. Um, there's even an email in there. You can email me if you have any questions. Um, but I've always built like these big mega bases. Um, and I'm really good at it. I love building huge, giant mega bases. But this, in my personal survival world, I basically have taken over an island that I spawned on, which is an acacia. There's an acacia village. Well, I'm basically transforming the entire island into a farming district. And then I'll move off and I'll start something new. On this one, I wanted to get back to the basics. So I put up a quick house. I put up some quick farms where I can get the resources that I need to build some other things. Basically, that big hill right there, that's going bye bye. Unfortunately, those trees that are going to go because of that. I do have a flower forest right over there. I'm not sure about that building, the brick building. I may I may try to tweak it and keep it. Not sure. It kind of depends on how that area works out. But yeah, was just something I want to get back to the basics. To um, you know, starting with basically nothing like everybody does, and just trying to do all the farming things that you need to do, and get such a supply of them that I won't have to do them for a while. Uh, but actually, before I let you go, these two buildings probably, I mean, zombies already beat this door down. Who knows why? I have no idea. But see, there's the flower forest, and then I do have this ravine here, and it's kind of narrow. I might go in there and check it out. I haven't been in there yet, but we may or may not do something with that. I'm not sure yet. I have a couple ideas, but like I said, I want to get in there and see what I have before I make any decisions on that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my last one, building bridges. I hope that you, hit that subscribe button, please. Come along for the ride with me. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. Justin has kind of been helping me out a lot, giving me some suggestions, some help with my microphone. So I hope this video is actually coming out clearer than any of them before. And yeah, it's going to be a fun ride. I think we're going to have, I don't think, I know I'm going to have a blast here on NSG. So hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, get notified when I upload videos, and come along for the ride. Don't forget to leave comments because, hey, I thrive on them. Comments is what makes this work. You leave a comment for me, I'm going to read it. I read all of my comments. Every time somebody comments in one of my videos, I will read it. I usually respond to it when I have a minute. And yeah, it's what helps me move forward, get better. So yeah, do that for me. I'm just a guy that's enjoying the game. This is potentially all this was ever going to be for me, is just something for me to do, something for me to have fun with. Uh, I'm creating something that one day my son, who is proud of me right now for doing this, can sit his children down or maybe his grandchildren one day and go, look at what my dad used to do. My dad did this. My dad built that. In a world, and it's and then he filmed it and put it out there for everybody to see. Wow, it's like, yeah, that's what Minecraft is all about. So come along for the ride. Let's have some fun together. But this is where I'm going to call this one. So you all have a good one. Have a wonderful day. I hope everybody's day goes better than it did yesterday. And with that being said, take it easy, everybody. Bye.